So yes, the market is competitive. And from time to time, you'll see a focus on one geography, and then it moves to another geography. And then, there are a number of brands that are here one day, and they're gone the next. And so I think we have to sort of be faithful to what we believe is a good strategy, and delivering value product to our customers, and building a brand, and play it in the long run. So in the Indian market today, in spite of the pressures, we have managed to get ourselves to a position where we're flirting with a 10% bar on market share. So it should prove that we're as capable to compete with anyone else. And you mentioned a lot of Chinese brand. Well, we are also a Chinese company.
Absolutely.
So we can leverage, and we are leveraging the power of having an R&D engine in China, as well as having a manufacturing engine in China, which also, by the way, doesn't preclude us from manufacturing in India, which I'm sure you know we already do, and will continue to do, and even increase if need be as our market. I think it's a matter of really aligning the two organizations. And again, as I mentioned earlier, acquisitions always take a bit of time. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to sort of clearly assess what are the strengths, relative strengths and weaknesses of the two organizations, and how you match them and how you leverage the best practices. So this marriage, in a way, was sort of made in heaven, if you think about it, because we were extremely complementary, Lenovo and Motorola. Our geographical footprint was complementary. We were not exactly competing head-to-head in the same market, so overnight we got a much better footprint than we had. Our product lineups were also complementary. Always there is some overlap, of course, but they were more complementary than directly overlapping. And we also reinforced tremendously our IP portfolio, which is essential, as you know, in this particular business. So I think in the phase 2 of this alignment, now we sort of on the front end, in sales and marketing teams are now broadly aligned. They're broadly one in the different markets. And now we have organized more of our back end, in particular, the R&D functions are incorporated within Motorola now, and our products are designed. So the teams are all one, integrated under the Motorola umbrella, to design a product lineup that is more comprehensive across the board. We're already present or participating in the Make in India program. We have now a capacity in India that is a little bit under 10 million smartphones per year in the Indian market. And we are studying how to ramp it up based on the volume ramp up that we also have in the market. And conceptually, philosophically, we're sort of aligned, with the direction of Make in India, and we're hopeful that we can get quickly to the second stage.